What's up, guys? Welcome to another review. I've already been moving through all of the other big major plugins, so I figured why not just keep going on and start doing just the rest of them. If it's a name brand plugin, let's review it. I'm going to ask you guys for a little bit of help on that one. If you guys have a plugin that you guys know is really good, or just one that you guys want to see me review, please throw it down in the comments. I can only find so many, and I don't know all of them that are out there that exist. It's a big plugin world out there, so yeah, please just let me know what you guys would like for me to review, and I'll do the best I can to get to them and throw them up on the channel. So today we're going to be doing the JST ToneForge Misha Mansoor. Now I want to preface this a little bit. This plugin is definitely different from the rest of the plugins that I've done so far. It's not one of those just plug in, dial in a quick tone and jam type of plugins. I think, at least in my opinion, I feel like this plugin was made a lot more for mixing. A lot more for just sitting down at the desk and trying out all these different tones, going through, turning on that parametric EQ. There's just so much to this plugin that it just, I can't imagine that this was one of those things where let's just set this up, let's let them get a really good quick metal tone and move on. I think this is laser focused to a different genre of heavy metal, which is that gent style of heavy metal. And the the best thing I know how to do with gent is listen to it. I am not a gent player by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't know if I'm going to do this plugin any justice. I just kind of want to put that out there now. But I am going to do the best I can to dial in a good tone and share that with you guys. So without further ado, let's do it. All right, guys. So here we are with the plugin. There's a lot of in-depth reviews for this plugin already online. So I'm just going to kind of quickly go over a few things to show you what it has, and then we'll get to some tones. So if you look at, you've got three channels. You got a lead channel, crunch channel, and a clean. Now the two distorted channels each have three different voicings. Here in the crunch, you've got three more voicings. On the clean, you have these three voicings here. Aside from that, you've got a standard EQ. You have a character EQ, and then you have a presence and a range. You have a harmonics adjuster and a compressor adjuster. And then right here's your channel volume. You've got the precision drive from Horizon Devices, which is a really cool pedal. I've never actually had a chance to use it physically, but at least in plug-in form, it sounds pretty good. Going over here to the effects, you have a really good delay, in my opinion. I love it. I love the way the effects sound in this plugin. We have a chorus, and here we have the reverb, which sounds amazing. And over here, you have a parametric EQ. Now, this is why I kind of get the vibe off of this plugin that it's kind of made a lot more for mixing. It's not really made for just dialing in a quick tone and being able to jam with it like you're jamming through an amplifier. I think this is really just made more towards laying down your tracks and then kind of EQing them until they fit well in the mix, and just, you know, having a lot of options as far as mixing your guitars in. So I kind of love that. I love that it's a little bit different from all the rest of the plugins that are out there. This is one that I feel like it's made a lot more for the guy who's going to sit behind the desk and have a ton of options as far as effects, and then making everything sit well in the mix. And then over here you have a compressor. I'm not going to be using that for this tone, but so of course here there's a cab section, and just make sure that this is loaded in. I'm going to load in my impulse response. Bam. If you guys want to look here, this is the tone that I came up with. I couldn't really make these sound good with the tone that I was going for, because once again, I don't think this is made to just kind of jam with one solid tone. I think this is kind of made more towards having options to record with. So I set up the standard EQ, presence, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the way, and range is all the way down, a little bit of harmonics, a little bit of a compressor, and yeah, that's basically it. And this is what that tone ended up sounded like. Now, I know it sounds a little noisy on the top end, but you know, this is the best that I could do to dial in my metal tone that I'm kind of getting out of other plugins. Like I said, this one's definitely different. It's not made for that same type of style that I'm used to dialing in. So it was a little bit of a challenge getting the tone that I wanted out of it, but yeah, that's kind of the best that I could do. not bad, not bad. I only dialed in a couple of tones. Let me give you guys a clean tone because it's one of my favorite things about this plugin is that clean, sparkly tone that you're able to achieve with it, and then those amazing effects that you can couple with them. So let me head over here and load in this preset. Clean yo shit up. There we go. And this is what that sounds like. Let me just give it to you guys in the first position of the pick selector field. I love that spacey tone that you can get out of this reverb pedal. Love that clean tone. Love it. Okay, so I mean, those are the two tones that I was able to dial in just to kind of mess with it. I haven't done a whole lot with it, but like I said, this is just a lot more of a sit down and really just have endless combinations of tones that you can achieve through this thing. So if you're looking for that type of a plugin, if you're looking for a plugin where you can just sit down and shape your tone, and that's what you're looking forward to, sitting at a desk and really mixing guitars in with drums and bass and all that stuff and achieving a really good this is obviously very laser focused towards a genre of metal, right? It's got that gent sound to it. And I think that's obviously what it was made for, given who designed it. So if that's what you're looking for, then I definitely recommend this plugin for you. But if you're looking for more of a classic metal tone, if you're looking for something that kind of emulates more of a, that harsh metal aggressive sound, I don't really think that this is the plugin for you. I think you're better off with different plugins, but yeah, everybody's going to have a different taste, and this plugin will be for certain people and it won't be for others. So, all right, so I did double track it. I did put it into a mix really quick with just some drums. So this is what that sounds like, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right guys, so that's my quick overview of that plugin. One thing I forgot to mention when I was actually on screen with you guys was for that tone that I set up, what I ended up doing was just kind of setting up the standard EQ that I had right in front of me, the bass, mid, and treble, and then I went over to the parametric EQ and kind of created another boost pedal, if you will. I left the bass where at noon, and I kind of cranked the mids a little bit and gave it a little bit less treble, and it kind of created like almost another overdrive on top of the precision pedal, which was the best way I could achieve those chugs and the best way I could have achieved, somewhat of a metal tone that I was going for. So I just wanted to get that out there. I forgot to let you guys know that that's what I did with that tone. But yeah, like I said before, if that's the type of plugin that you're looking for, if you're looking for a lot of versatility, if you're looking to sit down at a desk and really mix some guitars, that's what I think it's for. But it's got really, really good tones in there. You have those amazing pedals that are incorporated in with those cleans. So there is a lot to that plugin and a lot of value that goes along with it. So I would definitely recommend it if that's the type of tone you guys are looking to achieve. But that's it. I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.